All right, this is the continuation of the field they fear. So let's start here now. So I went through all these things, telling you all these things that they're doing, and I could have went on literally for a year straight telling you nonstop things that they're doing to lower your toroidal field, your biofield. And these parasites, so what I was trying to explain to you is, like, you have this toroidal sphere around you, right? They do all these different things. And that's why when, like little kids, they have really bright ones, right? Because they're still young. They haven't been getting fed off and siphoned off their whole life. These parasitic black goo kind of things, we call it black goo when we actually can see it in the third dimension, but they attach all over your aura, your body field. So that's why everyone asks, why is the world this way? Why are all things, so bad this way? It's because everything in our system is designed to weaken our biofield to allow parasites to be able to form. And parasites literally don't even exist, but they're created because our biofield gets so weakened that it allows them to come and feed off you. So we actually should never age. Once we get to a certain age, we should never age again, and we should never get sick. The only reason these things happen is because this is what they're doing to us through all the things I just said in the first video, and that was like a fraction. Something else I want to say too. All the freaking time, I will see something else that they're doing that I will be like, who in their right mind could have ever thought another way to, try to poison us or hit this field with us or whatever. But I'll discover new things probably once every couple of weeks of another new thing that I'm just like, they have literally thought of every single thing they could do to just siphon us and get us down all the time. It is literally everywhere. This is what you look like when you're old energetically. You're all unaligned. And you have all these parasites that have just grown all over your body. It's sucked all the life force out of you. Old age and disease aren't natural decay. They're the result of long-term parasitic drain and field imbalance. Restore the spin, seal the field, and the body naturally regenerates. The parasite's whole business model collapses when you choose the longer cycle and hold your heart steady. This is the downward spiral siphon map. It's not just random bad things happening. It's the system of tactics aimed at your toroidal field, your real armor. When you know the tactics, you can reverse the spin, truth, breath, heart, Merkaba. That's how you seal the buffer. That's how vitality returns. I've shown you how the downward spiral weakens the toroidal field, how trauma, toxins, false beliefs, and overstimulation spin your shield downward. That's the whole point of the system. It weakens your field, it breaches your biofield, and parasites attach to your life force. Over time, they drain your energy, distort your memory imprint, and accelerate aging, disease, and entropy. Now let's talk about how to fight back. The first step is awareness. You have to see the tactics. You have to know the music frequencies, the inverted language, the cube architecture, the trauma cycles, the poisons, the propaganda. All of it is designed to pull your attention downward. Awareness is the first cut in their system. The second step is alignment. Your breath, your heart, your movement, your environment, your thoughts. Bring them back into coherence. This is why you see in the slides the figure breathing light up the central channel. You're realigning your chakras. You're spinning your toroidal field upward. This is where prayer, meditation, truth-telling, nature, clean food, clean water, and honest community matter. They're not small things. They're the tools of the real spiritual warfare. The third step is clearing and sealing. When you raise your spin and bring your energy back into center, the parasites loses their anchor. They can't attach to high frequency, coherent field. This is what the third slide shows. Parasites dislodging. The field brightening, the body repatterning. This is real healing. The life force returning to you. The memory imprint restoring itself. The fourth step is maintenance. You keep your field sealed by living this way every day. Breath, movement, truth, nutrition, connection, creativity. You learn to source your energy from within instead of from the downward spiral. Your shield becomes automatic, not forced. And then there's the fifth slide. This is the heart of the whole teaching. When the field is whole, you are holy. This is not about religion, it's about resonance. Wholeness is holiness. When your toroidal field is spinning upward, your chakras aligned, your life force circulating, parasites cannot anchor. Your attention is yours. Your memory imprint is clear. Your body begins to regenerate. This is what they fear. This is what you came here to remember. So then why, Josh, do they fear the field? Why do they fear it? Think about this. Everything in our entire reality is meant to try to cage us. It's like we're all Superman. And they have all these things made out of kryptonite to try to weaken us in every single aspect of our reality. They're doing everything they can because they're scared that if we realize what the field is, that they're fucked, because they are fucked. What the elite they always say, the elite, they say if they ever find out that we're one, that they're done for. Why is that? Because then we control the reality. We are co-creators. We control the field. We say what reality is because we are the ones creating it. The only reason they can do any of this stuff right now and manipulate and control us is because they're pulling all the levers. We just got to quit using their systems of control. But the way that we even communicate, the way that we even think about our processes, they've implanted all of this in us. But they can't do anything about our field. And the thing is, this is what is happening with all kinds of people. You're seeing unbelievable information come out everywhere, and it's because people's fields are starting to harmonize. And enough of us wake up, enough cracks happen, this thing will start to crumble. It has to. It has no choice. And you and me are the ones that are going to do it. And we don't have to do any type of violence or anything like that. We just have to change the field. And when we change the field of awareness, the field of consciousness that all of us are tapped into, then we change the reality. Right now, they're tricking everyone. A few people controlling all the tools that control reality. But there's billions of us. We don't even have to lift a finger. We can do it with our minds. Because, again, we're in a holographic universe and we already know how to do everything. A couple other quick things. So why do they keep us misaligned? Why do we age? So we die. And we always come back. So they have to keep us forgetting. That's why that's why no one can figure out the history, right? Why is all the history doesn't make sense? Why are all this stuff hidden, right? They have to keep making us forget, because if all of us remember what we are, who we are, and that we are the ones that actually control the field of awareness, the field of consciousness, they're completely screwed. That's what it's so important that you guys understand this. Every time we're only dying and coming back because they're reducing our lifespans, and they're reducing our lifespans through all these things that cripple our biofield, that allow the parasites in. All diseases come from this. All dissonance, all things that are bad come from the reality that they've created. We just have to recognize all the things they're doing, and then we bring the darkness into the light. When you do that, the darkness can't hold. Light has a shadow. There's always going to be darkness, but they're fucked once everyone realizes this. So I am literally saying that's why our lifespans got shortened in the Bible and all that stuff. No, it was because we just keep coming back. We're the same souls that keep coming back into these bodies they keep having to deal with. We keep remembering. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll go into the architect souls on the next one, on the next set of videos. We're still on the souls. Hope you have a great night. Namaste.